Get comfortable in your favorite position. You may be sitting or laying down. Just feel your body being supported wherever you are. Now gently close your eyes and disconnect from the outside world. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose and a long, slow breath out through your mouth. Again, take a slow breath in through your nose and a long, slow breath out through your mouth. There is nothing you need to fix. There is nowhere you need to go. While you are here, you are allowed to simply be. Let your breath find its natural rhythm. Not forced, not controlled, just breathing. And as you breathe, notice your body. Notice where you are holding tension, perhaps in your jaw, your shoulders, your chest, your belly. You don't need to change anything. Just notice. Now imagine that with each exhale, your body becomes a little heavier, a little more supported, as if the ground beneath you is gently holding you. You are safe. You are safe enough in this moment. Now gently bring your attention to the feeling of shame. Not to overwhelm yourself, but just to acknowledge that it exists. Shame may feel like heaviness, tightness, numbness, or heat. It may show up as a voice, perhaps a memory, or even a sensation in the body. You don't need to relive anything. Simply notice shame is here. And silently say to yourself, I am noticing shame. I am now allowed to meet it with kindness. Shame often tells us we are broken, unworthy, or unlovable. But shame is not truth. Shame is a learned response, often formed in moments where we were hurt, trying to survive, or overwhelmed. Nothing has gone wrong. Now there may be shame for what we've done. So now gently bring to mind the shame you carry for the things you have done. Choices you regret. Words you wish you hadn't said. Moments you wish you could undo. You do not need details, just the feeling of it. And notice these actions happened in a version of you. The version who had limited resources, limited awareness, and was doing the best they could with what they had at the time. You might silently say, I was doing the best I could with what I knew then. Now let that sentence land. You may feel some resistance, and that's okay. Shame wants punishment. Healing asks for understanding. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, imagine releasing the belief that you must suffer forever for past mistakes. You are allowed to learn. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to change. And you are allowed to forgive yourself. Now let's separate your identity from your actions. Gently remind yourself, you are not your worst moment. You are not your mistakes. You are not the things you wish you had done differently. You are a human being who is imperfect in an imperfect world. Place a hand on your heart if that feels okay. Feel the warmth of your hand. This is a gesture of self-contact and of care, caring for yourself. Now silently say, I can hold accountability and compassion at the same time. There is nothing noble about endless self-punishment. It doesn't heal you, it only keeps you stuck. Now let's have a look at shame about who you are. Now gently bring awareness to the deeper layer of shame. The kind that whispers, there is something wrong with me. I'm not good enough. If people really knew me, they wouldn't love me. It might even be shame about how you look, your body. Shame about not knowing enough, feeling stupid. Or shame about not being further ahead in life for the age that you are. Now gently remind yourself this belief did not begin with you. This shame was shaped by experiences, relationships, expectations, and wounds. It is not proof of your unworthiness. It is evidence of pain. Take a slow breath in and imagine that breath breathing into the spaces and places where shame feels tight. You might say softly to yourself, I am not defective. I am wounded, and wounds can heal. Offering yourself now some compassion. Now imagine a version of yourself, perhaps younger, perhaps vulnerable, who learned to believe they were not good enough. Picture them standing in front of you. Notice their posture, their expression, and silently say to them, you did not deserve to feel this way. You are not too much. You are not a mistake. Imagine offering them warmth, understanding, and safety. You might imagine wrapping them in a blanket that is warm and filled with compassion. Or perhaps standing beside them. The important thing is letting them know that they are not alone. Releasing shame. Now imagine shame as something you've been carrying, like a heavy cloak, a weight, a burden. How long have you been holding it? Just notice that. How exhausting has it been? And gently remind yourself, you are allowed to put it down. With your next exhale, imagine loosening your grip. You don't have to throw it away, just loosen. Again, breathing in and out, softening, releasing a small amount. Shame does not need to disappear completely for healing to begin. Even a little space is enough. Planting new truths. Now gently offer yourself these truths. You can repeat them silently or aloud. I am allowed to be human. I am learning. I am worthy of compassion, including my own. My past does not define my capacity for goodness. I am enough, even while growing. Let the words sink in not as demands, but as gentle invitations. Now, bring your awareness back to your breath. Notice the rise and fall of your chest. Notice the support beneath you. You have just done something brave. Turning towards shame with gentleness instead of force. Healing does not require perfection, only willingness. Take one final deep breath in and a slow breath out. And for today, that is enough. When you're ready, gently open your eyes and bring your awareness back to the room. Carry with you this knowing you are not beyond repair. You are not too late. And you are worthy of love exactly as you are and as you are becoming. Lots of love.